Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death. You'll be stopping the Grey March. Altering the course of events. Breaking the cycle. A fly in the ointment. A new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheagorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that.
私もデイドラの王子になるが、なぜ私が、なぜ私が。
Because you seem a nice enough sort, and you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly, because I asked nicely. A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so, but you have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
まず話したいときはどこに行けばいい？また話したいときはどこに行けばいい？
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later. Now, you've seen the grey torch that burns brightly over New Sheath. No? Because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Cylon and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Cylon. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Cylon. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell.
ここだけの話、1日に3回か4回紹介してやらんと、やつはもうくれちまうぞ。なるほど。
Ah, come visit again. What up?
はい、続いてはこれですね。アグノンの冷たき炎。大灯台を再び灯すように依頼された。シラルに行き、炎を追ってくるんだな。ゴールデンセイントとダークセデューサーはしばし戦っていくので、十分気をつけなければならない。なるほど。はい、じゃあですね。よいしょ。ここね。シラル。で、まず外に出て、よし。そうで、さっきのは、ここですな。はい、じゃあ行きましょう。突然飛んじゃったけど、間違いなく戦闘になる気がしますね。やっちゃいましたね。 さて。お、大丈夫。火を灯すんだよね。はい。頑張れ。さて。ここは。ああ、ここか。あったね、あった。はい。指揮官と話する必要がある。あったあった。まだ来ることじゃない。
Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Cylon.
やっぱり言われる。使いだ、道を開けば。
My pardon, Lord. Receive this key and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnon.
お、やったね。
Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the altar of despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazalkana would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the altar of rapture.
指揮官、カネに話を聞く。OK。分けてみた。おし。あれってことこっちは
Sheo, what is it, emissary? The holy flame can only be lit from the altars of despair and rapture. Alas, the Aureals hold rapture for now. You should speak to the Grakedric Ulfri at once. She will be glad of your help to rid Sylarn of the arrogant Aureals once and for all. She is the Gorkedric, commander of the Maskin here at Sylarn. She has never yet been defeated by the Aureals, despite their strength. Our rivals, the so-called Golden Saints. One day Sheogorath will finally recognize their bull-headed stupidity and expel them from the realm. You know us as Dark Seducers. A name given us by our enemies. But we are the Maskin in our own tongue, Sheogorath's only truly loyal servants. The counterpart to the Altar of Despair. Rapture is currently held by the Aureals in their complacency, but that will soon change. Walk with our Lord. What for Sheogorath's glory.
はい。ということで、こっちに行くのかなじゃあ、ここかはい。ですか誰だあの人だな、ただ、まあちょっと、ぜひと話
My soul for Sheogorath.
はい、
The flame is only lit at the command of Sheogorath from the altars of rapture and despair within the shrine itself. I'm sure the Armazalkana will be glad to help you once the Maskin are driven from the altar of despair. That's what we call ourselves, the most loyal and honorable servants of Sheogorath. She commands the Aureals here at Sylarn. She has just arrived with reinforcements from Brellock to end this stalemate once and for all. Our home and sanctuary here in the Shivering Isles. The treacherous ones, the dark seducers of ill repute, whose every action drags Sheogorath's holy name through the mud. It is just there, at the top of these steps. You would pray for the blinding ecstasy which is the ultimate reward for those in Sheogorath's service? Alas, we have not seen the Altar of Despair for many years. It is in the underground part of Sylarn, which is controlled by the Maskin. The Maskin do not even allow us free passage to worship there, which is one of the many reasons why they are unfit to continue to guard it.
My scouts reported no signs of the Maskin in the Underdeep.
My soul for Sheogorath. For Sheogorath's it's likely to be my soul for Sheogorath. For Sheogorath's
with all due respect, Armaz.
My soul for Sheogorath. For Sheogorath's glory. My soul for Sheogorath.
Oh, you okay?
Go. Enough. I've made my decision. We will attack down the main passage as planned. The Mazkin will...
Greetings, stranger. Are you here to help us drive the Mazkin out of Cylon?
はい、Under Deep.
My scouts recently discovered another way through the ruins to the altar of despair. The Armazel Canna wants to assault the altar down the main passage, but the Mazkin are expecting us to come that way. They've strongly fortified the main passage against us. If we attack through the underdeep, we could take them by surprise. If only Canna would listen to me. An attack down the main passage will end the same as it always does. A glorious defeat.
どうして耳を聞くに持たないのか。
She thinks the Underdeep is a trap. It's true.
あの場
If
所
the
で
Mazkin knew we were coming
名
that
付け
way,
の機種に
we
会
wouldn't
えば
stand a
勝ち目はない
chance.
だろう。
But I'm convinced the Mazkin don't expect us to come that way. If we attacked in full
奴
force,
らに反
we
撃を
could
突き
take
与え
the
ることな
altar
く
of
こ
despair
の祭壇
before
を
they
制
had
圧
a
し
chance to react. If only I could make Canna see that.
なるほど。
For Sheogorath.
その祭壇へ抜ける通路を見つけたとします。この経路と正面の経路の両方から、陣営に向かえば、どちらが正しいかわかるということですね。場所が、ここ、はいはいはい。ここは今空いてないね。
That's glory.
了解した。話を。
This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle
お前
against
は
the
離れていた
Mazkin.
方がいい。
You'd best stand aside.
協力してほしい。
My pardon, emissary. I am at your service.
あなたの命令に従う。
We are preparing to sweep the Mazkin scum from Cylon. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
はい。
Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Mazkin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Mazkin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath.
よし。はい、攻撃計画、祭壇への攻撃を計画して、私の協力があれば、一緒することができると信じている。喜んで私のために、アグノンの炎を灯してくれるだろう。
Go. Greetings, and the flame is fed from the altar of rapture and the altar of despair. Only servants of Sheogorath can kindle the altars. Once we capture the altar of despair from the Mazkin, it will be my great honor to light the flame for Lord Sheogorath. The only way to assault the altar of despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Mazkin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the altar of despair and drive the Mazkin out of Cylon once and for all? Ah, Miral's beloved surprise attack. A perfect example of why males do not hold command positions. He has failed to consider the risks of his plan. If the Mazkin had prepared an ambush along that route, we would be slaughtered. We're better off storming the main passage, where our superior strength and blade work can come into play. Are you ready to help us destroy the Mazkin and take control of the altar of despair? That's an excellent idea. They cannot refuse entry to an emissary of Lord Sheogorath. Return at once when you have their deployments. This could make all the difference. For Sheogorath's...
はい、配置を偵察しに行くと。どちらの通路が良いか提案できる。正面通路とアンダーディーブガの配置を確認しよう。
Glory.
これはこっちなんだ。これが、はい。
What is it, emissary?
いけない。
Walk with our Lord.
まずあっちから入るか。はい。そうですな。鍵が必要。はい。さあ、どうなっていくんでしょうか。終了も別の場所からえい。はい、はい、来ました。はい。次はこれは見落とした。で、上がれたんです。はい、手薄だ。ゴールドセイントがこの通路からする感じとは思ってないようだが、である。正面を守るダークセデューサーの陣営を調査し、いたね。バレちゃダメだ。バレてもいいね。
Hail. What is it, emissary?
何の用だい？大丈夫ですね。
Walk with our Lord.
はい。おー。こんな罠なんだ。へえ。ここは？はい。別の場所から開くよ。こう、じゃあねえかな。あのボタンじゃないんだ。あのボタンかと。これじゃねえな。なんだこれ。はい。で、次は少し。違う？お。開きますね。あれがこれ。上。そうだ。わかんない。別の場所から。これはこれだ。本当か？おう。なるほどね。これでいいよね。おい。これでしょ？いいよね。大丈夫かな。そうしたら、
Hail.
おいやった。なんだこれ。すいません。はい、次。これか？はい、開きました。 複雑だね。上下ってありますね。はい。ああ、これがここね。はいはい。なるほど。そうすると、で、次が、上行くと。で、お、ここまで来た。よし。さあ、咲いた。咲いた。よし。ここが祭壇？正面や扉。お。位牌。おお。何に使うんだろう。ほい。位牌か。よし。さて、そして。はいね。
How may I serve?
ここが祭壇なんだ。
What is it, emissary? Walk with our Lord.
これが祭壇なのか？この扉は？はい。まだ続く。はい。お。そして、正面通路は、ゲージに防御されて、どうやらアンダーディープ側だけでがセーブされる。この情があれば、アンダーディープ側から攻撃することに納得するだろう。ほいほい。
Be gone, mortal, or you will soon find yourself between the Mazkin and their prey. A most dangerous place to be. We are preparing to wipe out the arrogant Ariels once and for all. Once they break themselves on our defenses, Cylon will be ours, a gift for our Lord Sheogorath. Then you have arrived just in time to help us defend the Altar of Despair. Once the strength of the Ariels is shattered, I will be honored to light the flame as my Lord Sheogorath commands. The two altars, Blessed Despair and Holy Rapture, feed the great flame of Agnon above us. Only Sheogorath's immortal servants can kindle the altars, and I am at my Lord's command. But I only hold Despair for the moment. The Ariels hold Rapture and are massing to attack us. But never fear, they are no match for us. Once their main force is destroyed, with your help, we can easily take Rapture from the few survivors. Then I will gladly kindle the flame for you. For She...
どっちが正しいかは私にはわからん。
Sheogorath's glory. I am... We are expecting the Orioles to attack any moment. They'll come down the main passage from the altar of rapture. They always do. They are overconfident as usual. We have prepared many traps and ambushes. It will be a glorious slaughter. Once the Orioles are destroyed, I will light the flame of Agnon for you. Will you help us defend the altar of despair?
セイントたちを待ち伏せに誘い込む。ああ、なるほど。関わりたくない。
As you wish. But I advise you to join the winning side if you really want the flame relit. The Orioles will never drive us from Cylorn.
はい。ほら、1。どちらのせいに票する決めなければそうだよね。まあ先に話しちゃったからゴールドセイントかな。よし。
Hail.
ここはすごいな、これ。いや、ハード。はい。これはでもでかい。
Sheogorath's blessings upon you. The altar of rapture will be ours.
怖いの押すのとか怖いけど。何が多いか。ただのボタン。まさか。別の場所から。
The altar of rapture will be ours.
動かない。
Sheogorath's blessings. Hail.
これは
How may I serve?
これ別の場所から開く。別の場所から開くんだと。難しいよ。
The Orioles will soon pay for their arrogance.
どうしようか。はい、開けました。あ、こっち側に出た。はいはいはいはい。なるほど。この扉の鍵は持っていないから、あ、ここ開けられない。まだ。
The Orioles will soon.
じゃあ、どこ来た？あっちやろうか。よし。
Greetings, emissary. Are you ready to help us destroy the Maskin and take control of the altar of despair?
どっちが正しいかわからないが、でも、アンダー D を言わすべきだ。OK。
Are all males so obstinate? Have I not already told you that I consider that route too risky? What makes you think you can persuade me when my own lieutenant cannot?
あまりむずい。
You've seen this with your own eyes? I must be sure it isn't a trap if I'm to take such a risk.
そうだよね。罠ではない。
Meryl was very convincing as well. Very well, we'll risk it. The Underdeep it is. May Sheogorath's divine madness possess us today. Oh. Down with the Maskin!
さあ、だぞ。奇襲に気づく前にゴールドセイントがアンダーディーを突破できるように協力しよう。はい。さあ。
Death to the Maskin! For the glory of Sheogorath! My soul for Sheogorath's glory.
遅い。借金。
For Sheogorath. For the Vanguard. Kneel before the saints.
この子なんか魅力的な闇だ。何これ。こんなでも重たいんだろ。やってったら多分。
My soul for Sheogorath.
すぐお腹いっぱいになっちゃう。
Kneel before the saints. For Sheogorath.
OK。回復の術も持ってるね。お、なんか盾。かっこいいけど。やべえ、すげえよ。お腹いっぱいないぞ、これ。この弓、欲しいかも。弓じゃない、いや。いやー、嫌なだけ。あ、鍵開いてる。なんちって。さあ。さーっと、祭壇のところまでは、もうできた。さあ、どうなった？さあ、祭壇開いた。攻撃された。とりあえず、後ろから一人。はい。あ、指揮官は死んだ。はい。指揮官は死んだから、この後は。よし、次。ほいほい、頑張れ。オッケーオッケー。多分大丈夫。もう大丈夫だ。おお、やる。攻撃しちゃう。おお。次。まだやってる。よし。完全に排除された。
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
OK。どうするんだ？協力に関して素晴らしい。さっさと取り掛かってもらおう。どうするんだ？
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Maskin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year. That's what we call ourselves, the most loyal and honorable servants of Sheogorath. The treacherous ones, the dark seducers of ill repute, whose every action drags Sheogorath's holy name through the mud. Go.
おお。 はい。そして、私はそうなるわな。こっちでいい？いや、反対だな。よし。これボタンか？ボスがいたから、ボスのアイテムちょっと、ボスどれだろう。どれがボスかわからん。違う。違う。違う。これか。ほらか。じゃあ、とりあえず行きましょうか。次が帰りなさい。帰りなさい。そう、ちょっと走る。ここでよきはず。はい、オッケー。さあ。もうなんか、崩れ落ちたと。
Speak quickly.
OK。
Go.
お、こっちの祭壇にも火がついてる。なるほどね。
Speak quick. Go.
じゃあ、この正面。ここ、これ両方火がついてる。炎が追加されました。よし。灯台に火を灯す。はい。灯台に火を灯す。ここにあるんですね。OK。じゃあ行きましょう。どっちを選んでもって感じなのかしらね。わからないです。そう。バス。扉を入るとき。そう、次はまだ向こう側あれか、どうだいあれかなよし。ここね、気をつけないと。あ、ダメ食らう。食らったね。お、やったレベルが上がるぞ。 ほほ。
You've brought it! The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture!
はい、手に入れました。
If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sacellum, you will be a hero to the people of bliss, I assure you.
どちらかというと、相談について考えてみるだけ。
Do not think about it. Dream about it. Let your mind soar on flights of fancy. I know you will choose well in the end.
はい。で、
Ah, you burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond. Come, light the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracies, deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero.
おう。考えてみる。
Yes, let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep into your brain.
はい。で、まずこいつは、はい。持ち帰ってきて、はい。制圧したよ。はい。ここしかないってことだよね、でも。
Happy times! Happy days!
はい。で、こっちが
So, you've decided...
はい。あ、あれか。どっちにするかだよ
It'll be a
ね。
truly demented.
ああ、どっちにしようかな。どっちだったな。こっちにしようか。考えている。
Oh no! You don't want to do that. Don't believe their lies. They are no true friends. Don't you see it? How they whisper behind your back. No, light the torch for dementia, and you'll see how we treat our friends. Dementia takes care of its own.
はあ、なるほど。
You know that the hero who lights the torch for dementia
陰謀の
is
指輪が
granted
た
the
い
ring
だ。
of
お
intrigue,
腐れた知恵を
a
手に入れる。
boon for those who would gain access to hidden knowledge. Surely you will do what is right, won't you?
お考えてる。
Yes. Let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep
Oh.
into your brain.
So, you've decided to light the torch for...
どちらかというと、よし。
You should know that in addition to the adulation of the people of bliss, there is also a more
も
earthly
っと俗っぽい方に得られる。
The hero who lights the great torch for mania is traditionally awarded the raiment of Arden Soul.
アンデル
Not that this should influence your choice at all. Now, what do you say?
いや、指輪と衣って何衣って。どっちよ。
Do not think about it. Dream about it. Let your mind soar on flights of fancy. I know you will choose well in the end.
秘書を続ける。ああ、私の名前がフライングなの。
So,
こっち
you
にしまし
decided
ょ
to
う。
light the torch for mania?
いいこと言ってくれた。よし。
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now and let the holy flame inspire the people of bliss to new heights of
狂
madness.
気の高めといざない。ほほ。
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find mania to be a fickle friend.
がっかりした。はい。噂。
Santerre may sell a lot of books, but that's not why the men visit her.
世の男性諸君がいる。他に理由がある。
Pleasure and pain be with you.
オッケー、じゃあ。はい、祝福を受けた。あ、ここも祝福なんだ。 押したよ。よし。お、いいじゃん。拍手しとる。
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
おう。時間を節約?
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces.
Oh.
And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs.
Oh.
You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jigalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
これまでで初の試み。おう。私がグレイマーチを止める。
Why not? Something has to work. Once I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work. Even though it might not. Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakav's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the carts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side. No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes, you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Seselam Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit. Ah, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
I don't know.
継承の儀式。ほほう。はい、アグノンの冷たき炎。こちらのクエスト攻略完了しました。